Okay, so hello everyone, this is Geoffrey from PokePark again. I have a regular OU ORAS battle for you today. It's a replay on Showdown. I wasn't recording originally, but it turned out to be a pretty good and close battle. So we're going to go ahead and start the play button now and get things started. So I start out with Landorus, and he goes into Slowbro. So I'm ferrying the Ice Beam, so I U-turn, which is super effective, and I go out and into my Ferrothorn, which he does end up Ice Beaming, so I'm glad I switched, because that could have been a big problem for Landorus. So he switches out, and then I'm going to set up my spikes, predicting the switch, given that he can't really do anything to me at that point. Electros ends up being a big problem for the team, because it really doesn't have any weaknesses, because it's electric, but it's also got Levitate. So it takes a little while to take it down. I go into Heatran mainly to take that flamethrower. So yeah, but he predicts me and uses Discharge instead and paralyzes me. So I switch out, not able to do anything to it. Back into Landorus. He Super Fangs. I really don't have anything that can take this thing out, so I'm just kind of switching in and out, trying to find something. I take the time to set up Stealth Rocks while I can, since I didn't do it earlier against Slowbro. And then I'm going to U-turn again, and it's not going to do much damage, but I go into Metagross, and he Giga Drains, which doesn't do anything at all. So I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and then use a Meteor Mash, which does decent damage. Was hoping for an attack boost, but I didn't get it there, unfortunately. So he withdraws Electros because he's about to die, goes into Doublade. I'm paralyzed, so I can't even attack it. He Sacred Swords, which is doing pretty decently. I Hammer Arm, which before I realized it was part Ghost, so that was a bad play on my part. So I withdraw, or no, it faints, unfortunately, and then I go into Landorus again. Earthquake and kill it with critical hit. My opponent really didn't like that crit because he said he would have lived, as you can, but that's part of the game. So unfortunately, that's what happens. He brings in Slowbro again and heals up. I try and Stone Edge. It doesn't really do much. And then he Ice Beams, and that's going to kill me. I just kind of sacrificed Landorus here. Didn't really need it for much more. Don't see anything that can get rid of the team. So I bring in Manaphy. He withdraws, fearing my Energy Ball, and I predict that and use Tail Glow to get 3 ups on special attack. So that's good. He Leaf Blades, but it keeps me alive, which is awesome. I Surf and one-hit KO it. Amazing. That was a great move to get. And then Charizard comes in, half damage from Stealth Rocks right away. Air Slashes me and kills me, unfortunately. So that's sad to see Manaphy go, but at least I got rid of that Mega Gallade while I could. Bring in Heatran. Heatran doesn't even make it in to make a move and gets killed by Air Slash because they're so weak. So I bring in Latias with 2 Pokemon left. I use Psyshock and one-hit KO the Charizard, even though it was already half damage. So Electrox comes back in, and I managed to outspeed it and kill it with Psyshock as well. So now it's just got Slowbro and Sylveon. I'm not really sure why he didn't bring in Sylveon against my Latias, but he didn't. So I'm using Draco Meteor here, trying to get rid of it, but I missed. Ice Beam doesn't kill me, luckily. And then, so I Roost and heal up, since Ice Beam isn't doing that much damage. And then, let's see. I'm going to do another Draco Meteor and just barely leave it alive this time. So, I'm weakened in special attack, and then I faint. So I have 1 Pokemon left, and that's my Ferrothorn, who, it's going to be tough to win this, but it's still possible. So I use my Power Whip, get a crit, and kill it again. So a couple crits, quite a bit of hacks in this game, but it's decent so far. He brings in his last Pokemon as Sylveon, so it's one-on-one here for the rest of the game. And he Calm Minds while I set up Leech Seed, just to kind of stall it out if I have to, because I also have Protect on this. He Moonblast me, which isn't doing anything at all, so that's good, which kind of lets me know at this point, I've got this game. I just have to play it right and stall enough till it dies. So he keeps Moonblasting me. I Power Whip, and it barely leaves it alive with 14% health. It recovers to 20, so it's decent. I'm actually going to protect here, thinking Leech Seed will kill it at the end and not take any more damage, but it doesn't. So it goes down to 2% health after that Leech Seed, so it's just barely alive. It Moonblasts again, and then I Power Whip for the kill, and that is a good game for Mustache12. Thanks for watching. See you next time.